everybody, welcome to Wake Up and Makeup Monday with me, Terry, and welcome to Southern Yankee. So today we're gonna play with some fun new items. I have some new items from Mother Pet McGrath Labs. I've got her new highlighter, which I'm so excited about, and her new quad. This one is called Divine Rose Luxe Quad Eternal Eden. And the highlighter is Skin Fetish Ultra Glow Highlighter. And it's beautiful. It's so pretty. Wait till you guys see it. So to get us started, while I'm getting my base ready, and I'm gonna put some lip oil on. Now this is a PR item. This is Clarins 02. They have 8 colors. I have the second color. So I'm gonna put this on and share some information about that in just a second. While I'm putting my foundation on, I'm gonna put the oil on first to kind of moisturize my skin. Oh my goodness, I haven't opened this in a while, and it is on here. There we go. I'm putting my favorite moisturizer on. With the winter, I need more moisture. And this is by Farmacy, and it is their Honey Drop Lightweight Moisturizer. It is such a good moisturizer, guys. Such a good moisturizer. It's great for daily wear. It's fine for sensitive skin. I really, really love this. I think I have a small one. Here's what it looks like. Left, like a small sample size that well, not a sample size, I guess it was more of a travel size. I bought in a kit, came with 3 of them, 3 different ones of the honey line, and I really like it. So we need that to brighten. Already on my face, I put the Tula Glow and Get It brightening cream just under my eyes to depuff a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on and share with you. I got the color Raspberry. Now I did look at the Clarins website, and I'm gonna pop up as I'm doing my foundation all the different colors that you can get. So I got Raspberry. Like I said, it comes in 8 shades. Now when I went and clicked the link, something popped up where if you put your email in, you can get 10% off. So I'm sure and that's probably if you're a new Clarins customer, ordering directly from the site. So I would do that and get a discount on it. It retails for $26. Here's what the container looks like. And let me open it and show you. It's really pretty. And it's a transparent lip balm with it's got a high gloss shine and a light wash tint. I think it looked more over, I'm gonna throw a picture up here of this lady that was wearing it, and she had darker skin, and I think the color showed up better on her than it does on me. But I already tried this. It's amazing. I can speak to the moisture levels in it. It's got some fun stuff in it too. It's got organic jojoba oil, hazelnut oil. There's a secret ingredient in each one. Raspberry, there's fruit juices, all kinds of stuff. This one is raspberry. And also it said, when it said if you put your email in for 10% off, I was reading on, it said, thank you, Clarins and Pure Project will plant a tree in Champlain, Vermont for you if you buy something and put your email in and make a purchase. So I thought that was pretty cool. So, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead, and these are the claims on here, is that it soothes and comforts your lips. It's a pretty transparent color. It has a mirror-like shine, and it's non-sticky, and it's good for your lips with the plant oils. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. Again, here's what it looks like, how pretty it is. It's got a huge doe foot too, a huge one. And I think it gives more of a shine than a color. But I need something moisturizing on my lips, and you can use this under or over. So you can put this now, while I'm doing my makeup, and then afterwards I'll take it off because I'm gonna put some lipstick on, and I'm gonna want to put some moisture over that lipstick, and that's what I'm gonna put on. All right, so we got that on. So I'm going to start, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. I don't believe, well, I might have used it once. I don't remember using it, so let's see, the pump's not working. We might not be using this. Hold a minute. Okay, well, that's going in the garbage. It doesn't work. I might have a little bit of this Pure Love Your Selfie foundation. You do not need a lot of this. This was also something that I had gotten in PR from Octoly. Oh, and I forgot to tell you that that's where I got this from. It came from the Octoly program, which is a program for influencers. Once you get to a certain size, you can, look, that one pump already. You can apply for some stuff. I don't do a lot through them, but if I see something I want to try, then I'll grab it. So that was one pump of the Pure. It's a good foundation. In fact, I like this a lot. I need to go repurchase it. That was definitely one that I will repurchase. That was one pump. Like I made the mistake, I think, the first time I tried this out that I do need a little bit more. I didn't know how full coverage and how much it covered. And so the first time that I did this, I think I used 2 full pumps, and that was like too much for my face. So it's still going. Look at that. Covered my eyes. So this side's definitely more covered than this side. So I am just going to see if I can get a little bit more out. Yep, just like that. And I'm going to go put most of it on my cheeks and then move it up onto my forehead. So as I'm doing this, I'm going to be rolling, hopefully you're already seeing them, the different shades that you can get through of these lip oils. I love lip oils. You guys have heard me say that before. I truly love them. I wouldn't recommend them if I didn't, and this is a good one. So the first shade is Honey. The second is Raspberry. That's what I have. Shade 3 is Red Berry. Then we have Candy, which is a pH shade, so it gives you your perfect shade of pink, which is kind of cool, kind of fun. Then you get Tangerine is the 5th shade. That is also a pH shade, which will give you your perfect shade of coral. How fun is that? Mint is number 6. That is a cooling and lip plumping one. So you're going to feel that one on your lips. And then 7 is Honey Glam. So it's like a honey shade, but it's got shimmer, like golden shimmer in it. And then the number 8 one is Blackberry, which is a darker, like berry purple one. And I bet you any money that's the one that has like quite a bit of color shift to it because it's the darkest one. There was also one that had a hint of red in it. That was Red Berry. And I thought I almost got that one. This one just sort of gives my lips like just a tinge of pink, right? So, all right, under my eyes, we're going to use the Natasha Denona concealer. And I think we might be using Natasha Denona for our cheeks. I'm not sure yet, but I'm not going to use this one because this one has a highlight and I want to use Pat's highlight. And we're not going to do that. This, by the way, what I'm using now, this concealer from Natasha Denona, really great. Let me bring you guys in. Really great for aging skin because it's extremely moisturizing. Really great. It's not drying, which is, you know, that's an area for women that gets dry anyway pretty easily. And you don't want to have a moisturizer under a concealer under your eye that's more drying because it's just going to sit in those wrinkles, going to dry your skin out further. Want something that's going to bring a little bit of moisture to the skin and brightness at the same time. And this does that. It does both of those things. So now that I got to adjust you guys now that I moved you up a little bit. All right, so I think, let me find a different, we're going to use the highlight, but we're going to use a different blush. So hang on. All right, I wanted to use this one. This was last year's Love Glow, whatever one. I'm going to use my fingers for the first shade, which is this darker, like red. It is the Glow Cream Base, and I love it. It's just so pretty, and since the shades pretty much for Pat McGrath are more in the rose family, I thought that would be great, and and it's a sticky base, and it's got color, so the other shades are going to stick beautifully to it. And this is just a really nice palette. If you haven't yet pulled the trigger on it, you've probably seen a lot of reviews. I know Cream Shades cheek stuff is coming a lot more in now. I've always enjoyed a cream blush, but more so as my skin has continued to age, because I find that it's just much more flattering on my skin than too many powders. This side just still doesn't have the same amount. I mean, it doesn't matter. I got to put so many layers on with this blush that it's going to be, I'll be all blushed out. I'm going to put it up here just a little bit, just get that little bit of a like flush through my whole face. Now, I'm going to take just a very, very little bit of this one. This is the Super Glow because it's got a coral look, and I'm just gonna put that down here just a little. It's gonna intensify what we just did. Just a little, but it does, if you, it will a lot. It's got a lot of impact. In fact, I didn't tip that one off. So you're gonna wanna use that one sparingly, unless you really, really want that impact. All right, next, we're going into the Glow Impact. Oh no, we're not gonna do the highlights because we're doing Pat's highlights. Why don't we start with that? This is the quad. So let's, first of all, they came back with the chrome packaging, which I missed out on the Divine Rose 2 palette due to an error all on my own. I could have completely had it. Mine has fingerprints on it. So it comes with the same packaging that the actual palette itself has, which I have the full palette. So I have a contest going on, a giveaway on my Instagram channel, guys. I said when I get to 1,000 subscribers on Instagram, and we are close, I am giving a Pat McGrath palette away. So if you have not, now is the time. Go on that on Instagram, Southern Yankee 15, and follow me so you can get entered in to win that. All right, so here is the gorgeous packaging. It says Pat McGrath Labs, and it's in the beautiful chrome. And then, well, the back's dirty, but here is the back. It says Divine Rose on it. What did I get on it? Just fingerprints, I guess. Skin Fetish Ultra Grow Highlighter, Ultra Blend. Now, what I found with this, let me just show you because I've used this about 2 or 3 times. All right, so here it is. It is a pink and gold. You can see there, it's sort of pink, shifts here, gold, and that's what you're gonna see on your skin. It is a duochrome highlight. So when you put it on, you're gonna see as you turn your face, it shifts from pink to gold. We're gonna swirl it in. It's a little bit of a drier formula. I mean, I really like it. It's beautiful. It's kind of subtle. But it's a neat thing to kind of see that shift when you turn your face. Like, you might not see it head on. Let me put it on my nose because I always know you guys can see that. You might not see it head on, but when you turn your face, you will see it, and it's pretty. It kind of makes your skin sort of glassy looking, and it's really nice. Now I have kind of a light to medium skin tone, and it works great for me. I think if you have a darker skin tone, it would probably be really beautiful, like more of an olive tone, or if you're, if you're black, I think it'd be really beautiful on you. I think it'd be, I saw this on, was it Kinky Sweat? And I liked it on her, but I haven't really seen a review with somebody with really dark skin, and I would like to see that just to know if it would work, because I think it'd be pretty, but I don't have dark skin, so I don't know. But look at that. There's the gold. You can kind of see the shift to it. But when you look like head on, you just really see my blush. It's not until I turn that you get that pretty, pretty glow. So we'll just kind of put whatever is left and sparkle up our face. So anyway, I do really like the highlighter. If you want a pow in your face highlighter, this is probably not it, in my opinion. Sometimes with this, I will still take my ColourPop Flexitarian and just pop a little bit right there just for like an extra pop. All right, so now let's get into this. This is a little bit different packaging too, so let's hold those up side by side so you can see. So this has like the rose and the diamonds, which I think is similar to her packaging for her first Divine Rose 1, Divine Rose 2. I'm not sure. This might be 1, this might be 2. I can't remember, but they're all in the same rose family. She's got the whole rose collection. I like this one better with the diamonds on the roses. It's my favorite packaging. And this opens up from behind. All right, and then this one has your traditional black. Again, these are beautiful and classy, but they do get just full of handprints. And when you use your fingers for things like I do, I make a mess. So It says, use without caution. Shade throwing and eye ecstasy may result with prolonged use. That's cute. Okay, and then it says, so this is the Divine Rose Luxe Quad Eternal Eden. It's got Pink Mistake, Temptation, Earthly Delight, and Forbidden Fruit. This is good for 12 months. So all your details are right there on the back. Your shades, I've used this too. I got into this and used this yesterday, so you'll see here. So the shades here are Pink Mistake, Temptation. This one kind of has that same shift from gold to pink and gold. This is Earthly Delight, Stunning, and Forbidden Fruit. So I'm actually going to start with the pink and then go in here, and then we'll use both of these on the lid. Yesterday I did this first and then this, and that was a pretty look, but I want to reverse it today and see what we can do with the very light hand and have the pink as our base. These are extremely, so I'm using Pink Temptation, extremely pigmented, so go lightly. I just dipped it in once, and then I came off. Let me bring you guys even a little in more. Every time I do that, I have to move my camera a little bit. So we're gonna go in. It's snowing so pretty out, guys, so pretty. It's wet snow. It's like big, huge, fat flakes, but it's like not gonna really stick because it's too warm out. All right, this is so pretty, so pretty. And like I said, this is this is gonna be like a reverse eye look of what I did the other day, because the other day I started with the darker shade on as a transition shade, but I really just wanted to start with pink today. Yesterday, and I don't think I took a picture of my eye look yesterday for you guys, so there is that. We're just gonna do one eye and then I'll match up the other eye just for time. Really pretty. I'm gonna darken it up a little bit now. Come in here. I always have to clean up because I usually get it like up in here, up in here, up in here. Just dropped that one. All right. Now we are going to use the darker shade. This one here. This one is Forbidden Fruit. We're going to go in with that, and we're going to put that, and oh, and it has a nice big mirror. We're going to put that right in the edges here and mix it in with that pink, and it's just going to give us like a darker pink shade. This is a really cool color though, all on its own. It's really pretty. You're not going to really get the full effect of this right now, but it's beautiful all by itself. I think people are going to really enjoy this shade. I don't know what, I always have little fuzzes and I don't know where they are and where they come from. All right, so I think we got a nice goodness going there. I want to take a little bit of the top shade here, this pretty shimmery gold one called Temptation, on my brow bone. Just put it right, pop it right up in there. That gives you a first look of that, or else gonna pop this in the inner corner. And that did have a little bit of fallout. You can see I have fallout right there. All right, so now I'm gonna take my finger and I'm gonna go into the Earthly Delight here, the other shimmer shade. I'm gonna take my middle finger. Here it is, the swatch. It's so pretty. It's pretty pigmented too. I think that it's best when I'm actually gonna put this all over the lid, and then we're gonna just put that pink in the inner corner and lighten it up. This is such a pretty, pretty shade, guys. And again, you could put a little bit up here and kind of mix all that in. You could also put the other shimmer shade completely on top for a different look too. So now I'm gonna take a flat-ended brush, if I can find one. And, well, here's, I gotta go through my brushes. It's time to clean out when you can't find what you're looking for, you know? Just clean. All right, so now I'm gonna go into the pink shade here, and we're going to take that and we are going to pop it right in here and pull it in up a little bit. I wonder if this does anything. It's pretty on its own, but I'm just curious if it changes any at all wet. So I just wet my brush and I'm gonna just pull it in a little bit more. Now, it's definitely a little bit more foiled when it's wet. Definitely. So you can see it like stops right there. You can see the kind of gold shift. And from here over is more of like that berry color. All right, so what I'm gonna do, this will give you a good way to look at the bottom one, that darker shade. I'm gonna run this along the bottom lash. And you guys will get a better idea of what this looks like all on its lonesome. It's a nice color. All right, that's all we're gonna do with the eye, other than liner or lashes and stuff. So hang tight, I'm gonna make my other eye match. Okay, friends, I just put the lashes and liner on. It's all still drying. I'm just going to powder my face. Let's back up a little bit. I'm trying to finish up this Ciate London, I think that's who it is, powder. Yeah, Everyday Vacay. Kind of smells a little bit like coconut. And I like to put it down in here because that seems to come off me quicker. And I don't put a lot of powder on. Again, like I said, I like to keep that glowy look, so I just put a very little bit, which is why it takes me so long to get through a powder. All right, so I'm almost done with this setting spray too. I don't know if you can see, it's like almost gone. So I'm just going to spray. Oh, I could spray this all day. It's a fine mist. It smells amazing. Really, really like that. That's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Setting Spray. It smells wonderful. All right, so there we are. We are finished. My gray roots are coming in. I can't get my hair done. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to. Anyway, here we are. All done. Beautiful. Oh, no, we're not. So that lip oil, my lips are so dry, it kind of just sunk right in there, so I don't even need to take it off. This is sort of like a burgundy Pat McGrath lip. What color is this? So you know. This is the Love Train, which goes with our love theme. Look at that. That is like, pull that out of your purse and you are like snazzy, right? So it's kind of a dark shade for me. A little bit, but we're gonna put it on anyway. I'm just gonna try to do it light. And I'm gonna put the lip oil over the top just for some added moisture. It's a beautiful berry shade as well. I feel like it's kind of a little bit metallic. I kind of feel like I need a lip. Let me bring you in. It's a really pretty shade, but I think I need a lip liner with it. But that's okay. Let's bring you in. It's just got a little bit of metallic in it, which is great because I don't like a lot of metallic, but I do like high shine. So we're going to go back to our raspberry Clarins. If you want raspberry, that's number 2. Look at that, like glass. Oh, that feels wonderful. Oh, I love lip oils. Okay, so there is our finished, mostly Pat McGrath. We have the Clarins in there. We have the powder and the Ciate London, the Clarins. We use the Natasha Denona Love on our cheek. We had Pat and Pat. Oh, I did use off camera. I guess I should tell you that. Under my eyes, I had to set under my eyes so I didn't get creasing. We used the Natasha Denona, oops, I didn't put the top on tight, concealer, which I like. Mine is in the shade 4N Neutral. That's the one that I have for that. So we use that. And then I have the Pat McGrath Labs Light Skin Fetish Sublime Blurring Under Eye Powder. And I literally use the tiniest bit, and you just under your eyes, set it. It looks good, stays all day. And I also put on my eyeballs a pair of wispy lashes from Ardell. And you can see them right here. They're the faux mink, and that is what I have on. I don't wear real mink eyelashes, so that is all my goodies for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Wake Up and Makeup Monday, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Before you leave, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And again, you can follow me on my socials on Instagram at Southern Yankee 15. Also on Facebook, we have a group page, which is just called Southern Yankee. Get entered to win that Pat McGrath Lab Divine Rose, it's the first one, palette, by simply joining me on and following me on Instagram. All right, guys, I will see you all in the very next video. Take care. Bye.